Peter Parker packs some serious electrical power. I'm going to showcase an S-tier Thunder build in Spider-Man Remastered that irrefutably proves this. By the end of the video, you'll also see some insane tricks you never thought possible. It may even give Miles a run for his money, who is already essentially Teenage Mutant Ninja Thor. Let's have a look at the build. The suit power will be, as you might guess, the electric punch. Activate this and your fists will be supercharged, turning every hit into an electrifying attack that stuns and arcs to nearby enemies. The first suit mod will be Storm Bolt Discharger. Execute aerial attacks to charge up, then unleash a massive thunderous strike. Next up is the Charged Outer Mesh. Think of it as a personal electric fence. Any foe foolish enough to hit you gets a sharp shock. The last mod will be Ferromagnetic Harness. Whatever that means. All that matters is that it enhances recovery from electric attacks like stun batons. The primary gadget will be the Electric Web, which is essentially a ranged version of the Electric Punch, as it lets you zap enemies from a distance, chaining electricity across groups. And for those seeking a truly authentic experience, consider equipping the electrically insulated suit. Why? Well, let's take a quick dive into its origin. Bear with me for a moment. This suit first debuted in the Amazing Spider-Man number 425. In this issue, Electro is more powerful and narcissistic than ever before. He even cruelly torments a rat while brooding about his insecurities. After suffering a previous defeat, Peter crafts this specialized suit to withstand electricity. An epic comic book showdown ensues in the city where buildings are destroyed and debris flies everywhere. Peter eventually lays a good old beatdown, and Electro plunges into the river with a thunderous boom. You can even recreate this in the game. Okay, so now you know what the build is, let's take a closer look at why it's so epic. Let's start with something non-combative. Having Electric Punch active while traversing gives you dazzling trailing sparks. If you expected electric attacks to be useful for crowd control, you'd be absolutely right. It's almost too good. Electricity will keep chaining even as you throw enemies about. Even in stealth, electric attacks are highly effective. You can neutralize a guard undetected from afar, even if he thrashes in agony. This works just as well on a group. Try zapping an enemy right before a stealth takedown. The voltage will continue to surge even after being webbed up. Add an extra dose of voltage by performing finishers with the Electric Punch active. This would undoubtedly short-circuit their central nervous system, right? Virtually every enemy faction has a weakness for electric attacks. No demon is safe when you hit with the power of Zeus. You know how Sable agents are immune to regular webs? Well, add some heavy current to your webs and they're easy as pie. Especially the pesky jetpack ones. Heavies are no exception either, especially the ones with the miniguns. Now let's compare some of Miles' electric attacks in Spider-Man 2 and see if we can recreate them. The chain lightning attack is similar to electric webs. Bolts arc between enemies, stunning them. Miles' parry shocks enemies, giving you a window for a counterattack. The charged mesh does a similar job. Venom Smash can be emulated by jumping up and ground striking with Electric Punch active. Venom Punch is similarly recreated by web striking with Electric Punch. Galvanize is where Miles launches an enemy skyward with a thunderous uppercut and yanks them back down as a charged bomb. Replicating this is straightforward. Simply uppercut an enemy, zap them a few times, and yank them down. Or jump up and sling them down with greater impact. Or even just hurl them from the ground. And lastly, Miles' ultimate ability, the Venom Blast. The closest we can get is the Storm Bolt Discharger. It's kind of similar, right? Now, let's explore the electrifying combinations you can create with various gadgets. Pin an enemy to the wall with an impact web, and he'll keep sizzling away. The Concussive Blast follows suit. Use the Suspension Matrix to weave a surging net of thunder in the air. Can you imagine being trapped in that? Deploy a web bomb for a more grounded version. Combine spider drones and electric webs to clear mobs in mere moments. Activate the arms race suit power to unleash a massive EMP, neutralizing weapons and zapping everyone.
Hope crime would decline post-Fisk.
And my favorite, the trusty Trip Mine. It's extremely versatile and a ton of fun in stealth or in combat. For a real deep dive into the crazy possibilities of the Trip Mine, check out this video. Happy swinging to you all, and thanks for watching.